Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton, and now we're wrapping up the opening round of the Hot Springs tournament. This is going to be the back nine. As you can see here, I shot just a really good back nine. Thank goodness, because I needed it to at least qualify one account to the final round. So this account's good to go. It's sitting in first place by a couple strokes at the moment. I'm sure that will change, but the good news is, like I said, it's definitely moving on. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you like my content. I hope you take a second there to hit that thumbs up button, and most importantly, the subscribe button as well. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the back nine holes here, starting off with hole number 10, which is, of course, hole number 1. The good news is we get to play this the same way that we have all tournaments so far as the drive is concerned. We're going to go 3 bars of side spin to the left combined with 3 bars of top spin. Same thing, I'm setting up at the exact same target line. I put just a little bit of the rough inside my transparent clear ring, and then I pull my rings, as you can see here. No overpower on this shot, no curl. All we're trying to do is hit perfect and make sure we just get up to the second fairway. Now with shot number 2, we're still playing it the same way. We're still playing at minus 10% elevation. We're still playing at minimum distance of our club. The only strange thing here is we got to add our top spin as normal. We got to add just a smidge of left side spin as well. A little bit weird considering that we're having wind blow from right to left. But if I don't add that left side spin, I kept missing to the right hand side of the hole. You see here just a minor amount of side spin to the left with a perfect ball did get me into the cup. So, that was good, to get that picked up for sure. But it's that side spin, like I said, that's making the difference here for some odd reason. We get it in, still comes into the right-hand side of the hole, barely, it looks like. Maybe it was mid of the cup, I don't know. It's hard to tell on this weird zoomed-in angle. Regardless, it's going to take us here to hole number 2. Now, you saw on my scorecard, I did not pick up the hole-in-one on that scorecard, but I did on this account. So, truly, you're going to have a minus 17 walkthrough here for the back nine. Notice we just apply our side spin to the right, and then we find our landing position. Here, I'm going in middle of the cup, and then I pull my elevation. Unfortunately, the account that I missed on, I hit a great ball. I'm glad that I didn't send a flyer. But here with a perfect ball in practice and a perfect ball in the real mode, I was able to pick up that all-important hole-in-one. And you see there we come in pretty much center of cup as well. So really good start there for 1 and 2, and then we move over to hole number 3. Hole number 3, I actually didn't mind the wind angle here. We're going to go full top, 2 bars of side spin to the right. And now I back my target up to the plus 24 yard mark. And I just make sure that my last bounce there is over the rough, as you can see, just like that. Then I do make my elevation pull. And then I'm going to try to let this ball rip down the fairway, which you're going to see here. This isn't quite max overpower, and it's about 1/4 of a ball of curl to the right as well. I didn't go with max OP just because I didn't want to just accidentally shank the drive, obviously, and stick it into the rough. It was more important that I just make sure that I land on the fairway, but still trying to get around 400 yards. That's going to leave us here with shot number 2. Same thing with our big dog. We're just trying to get over this large patch of rough here, and then get ourselves into a situation where we can putt or chip in for the eagle. Players definitely struggling with hole number 3. It is challenging for a lot of players, especially with lower level clubs, to get the strength to knock this ball up to the second part of the green up here. But you can see here, be very careful with your amount of overpower. We just whizzed past the hole, but leaving us, like I said, for a good chip-in opportunity to drop in that eagle. So, you could be off here to a minus 6 start through the first 3 holes on the back nine. That would be huge. That'll take us here to another hole-in-one. So here we're going to go with a katana. We're going to set our spins, which you see right here. 3 bars of backspin. Now, I was trying to mess around with the landing spot. You're actually going to see me take a little bit of the backspin off but then I don't like the ball guideline. So here in a second, you're going to see me go back to 3 backspin. All right, so 3 backspin is good. And then what I'm looking for is just to be aimed on the left-hand side of the flag stick. You can see I try to zoom in there so you get a good view. Let's go back to it. You see right here, like that's basically my aim spot. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be 100%, duplicatable. If you hit a perfect ball and land there, it's going to go in every time. But the nice part is you do see it does work here. The speed is good. The landing spot is good. This is worst case win scenario with a katana ball in rookie. 4.5 miles per hour is the absolute max you can get. We're a perfect roll. I mean, dead center of the cup. So, there is another drop there for you on the back 9, and now that's going to take us to hole number 5. Hole number 5, same thing here, 4 top, 3 bars of side spin to the right, going to the plus 8 yard mark with my yellow ring on the rough. This is the same way that I've played it all tournament long, because I am trying to get myself within that Goliath rough bump range for shot number 2. I'm not adding any sort of curl. I'm not adding any overpower. I'm just lining up here, and then I'm taking a normal shot. For me on this drive, I'm looking to get 330. Anywhere in that 330 yard range, I feel like is a great chance to take that Goliath shot basically right at mid distance of the club. So you see here 338. I'm playing this shot minus 5% at mid. All right, now let's take a look at everything after spins are set. Green ring is on the rough, as you can see, okay, just like that. Now take a look at my ball guideline. I am just to the right-hand side of the flag stick, barely. Now I put it there because we just have a little bit of a flicker from right to left on the wind, just a tad. I do hit that perfect ball. And when you take a look at this, I mean, the speed is perfect as far as the setup spot goes. But wow, I mean, this is going to sit right there on the edge of the cup. So, another shot very, very close to a drop there on hole number 5. So I'm really glad that I had a big back half here to show these replays with everybody. That'll take us to hole number 6. I wasn't messing around with hole number 6. I'm just going with the berserker here, and I'm just going to let one fly. Now, this, you can play it however you want, okay? I do understand that this shot is a little bit dangerous because you can see I'm playing with my inner green ring right there on the sand line. I'm not going to adjust for elevation. I'm just going to let that wind from right to left push me where I need to go. This is max OP, half a ball of curl to the right. So again, max OP, half a ball of curl to the right, and you see here we're able to just get it through. Anybody with an extra mile level 9, use your full top spin. You'll have an advantage there, okay? Or if you wanted to play a little bit safer, you could go for the curl shot the normal way this hole is played. I don't have it here for you, obviously, as I just went bombs away, but I didn't really feel like messing around with the headwind on this par 5. All right, now we're going to play this one 5% at max. You're going to notice the backspin here is 5 bars of backspin. Couple bars of side spin to the left. Here we are able to go right at the pin and see if we can pick ourselves up an albatross. That is the one benefit of just letting the drive rip. As long as you're able to execute it and land on the fairway, you're going to have a really, really sneaky chance here to pick up an alba. And if you do pick up the albatross, you're going to be in the very, very low minority of players who are picking up an albatross on any hole in this tournament. But here you see with the perfect shot, I come up a little bit short, a little bit short and a little bit to the right. So that shot needs a little bit of tweaking, but at least it gives you a basis point on where to start. This will take you here to hole number 7. I'll talk about hole number 7 with you, okay? Because if you have things like the Bryson ball, if you have something that's a power 5 and that has a top spin boost, or maybe even a power 4 with a top spin boost, you can go max OP and you can drive down towards the green area, okay, and get yourself on that second fairway. If you do that, okay, if you make it, you need to play shot number 2, 20% around mid-distance. Make sure you put 1 bar of side spin on the right when you go towards the cup. the wind angle is going to be right to left, and that green slopes right to left. Make sure you apply that 1 bar side spin if you're going to let the ball rip down to the bottom part of the fairway. Extra mile level 9 players, you could even use a berserker and make it. For the rest of us, I'm going to just show you the most common way to play this hole, and I do have the eagle here for you. No moving target, 3 bars of backspin combined with 3 bars of side spin to the right, and then you move your target when it's time to adjust your rings, okay? That's how we play this one right here. This is a really nice shot. All we have to do is land on the second fairway, giving us that rough bump opportunity in which we're going to play it here. And like I said, I do pick up the eagle for you. So 25% at mid distance of our club on this particular shot. We're going to just set our spin, which you're going to notice right here. 1 bar of side spin to the right, combined with no top and no back. Ball guideline going through the hole. You can notice here the majority of my red ring is in the rough. A little bit of it sticking on the fairway. It's going to be more about making sure that we have that 1 bar of side spin to the right. Ball guideline going through the center of the cup. And then for me, I push my rings instead of pull. I don't know why, but I find it more consistent on this hole to do that. Hit the rough, and you see here we have perfect speed. Center of the cup, drop it in for a nice eagle there. That'll take us on to the last par 3, in which I do pick up the hole-in-one here too. We're going to go 1 bar of side spin to the left, and then we're going to go 5 bars of top spin. After our spins are set, we're going to be looking for our landing position. Lower level Goliath players are going to have a much more difficult time finding the landing position and making sure you get your spins right. Definitely play 1 practice shot, on this hole if you have the ability to do so, if you're using lower level Goliaths. But here you're going to notice where my aim spot is. Take a look that after spins are set, you can see exactly where I'm going through. If we were to look at my ball guideline, and if we were to start at the cup and look down a little bit, you're noticing that the end of my ball guideline is going directly through the corner of that dark green square, okay? And then the ball guideline pointing at the right-hand side of the cup. I hope you understand what I'm saying there. I think you do. But here, then we make our pull. I pull it 30%. Look at the graphic. I believe it was 30% at mid, but whatever the graphic says is correct. I think that's what it was. Here, just a beautiful shot. It goes in, no problem. Again, center of the cup with perfect speed for the hole-in-one. That'll take us to hole number 9. We're going to go ahead and use the big topper, and then you can use your horizon or your sniper, whatever you want. Full top spin, 1 bar of side spin to the right. Hey, I hope that you're having a good tournament. I hope that you're able to qualify and make it through. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and please smash that thumbs up button before you get out of here. Also, if you'd like to have the text guides, remember to look in the description below and check out the Patreon link that is there. Text guides for rookie, really solid, gives you a good visual, able to print out, take notes, do whatever you want with, except share them. Please don't share them with anybody. All right, and this is it right here. We're going to go 1-to-1, so 2.1 mile per hour wind, full top, 3 bars of side spin to the right. I always make sure on this particular hole that I leave myself room for a great right and an accidental overpower. I do that by leaving rings away from the rough on both sides, top and right, okay? This minus 16 back 9, really minus 17 in the videos, took a ton of practice tokens and a ton of balls to figure out for you. I hope it was worthwhile for everybody. I hope you're able to hit perfect shots and drop these. If you would like to show me a token of appreciation, just like you would a server at a restaurant or maybe a bartender, I always put a link to my PayPal in the comments section below. Any donations that come through to help support my channel, I am truly grateful for. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day.